Hello and welcome to Run My Arts Pastel series tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to roughly show you how to paint a dry floating leaf with some water ripples effect. So starting off with the drawing of a basic sketch of the dry leaf using a light brown color. So if you're familiar with my videos and you happen to be using Sennelier brand soft pastels, I have left the code number on the description on the screen of this video. And right now I'm just blending in the basic sketch of the leaf, and after the blending process I'm layering in some light yellow. So basically this is an overturned leaf, whereby the inside of the leaf is usually much lighter than the other side of the leaf. And if you notice the reference photo on the upper left, the water surface is actually much darker, which is close to black, but I don't wish to replicate the same color. So notice the reference photo on the left, and I have indicated a red circle on that tiny little area of the leaf, which is much lighter compared to the other parts of the leaf, simply because it has dipped into the water. So I have used the light yellow color to paint the basic color of that dipped leaf section. So moving on with the leaf drawing, now I'm adding in dark yellow shade to darken all the other parts of the leaf, just blending that in quickly. By the way, I'm not going to focus too much on the details of the leaf surface. And moving on, I'm going to start off painting the background of the leaf, which is the water, by using navy, and just drawing in that color roughly to most part of the paper. And to blend in and make this navy color lighter, I've decided to use a brighter blue and layering it on top of the navy. So quickly blending those two colors in, and as I start blending you can see how light the color tone is. So if I use a complete navy alone, it will produce a very dark shade, and I want this water surface to have a brighter color tone. And right now I am quickly layering in some olive green, and I believe by layering in this olive green onto this blue surface, it will produce a much more murky water look, which means I want to tone down this brightness of the blue color so that I can draw the water ripples. And you can see now as I draw in the water ripples, and I'm using the same navy shade to draw the water ripples on this murky color look. So if I would have maintained the same navy blue, I would have difficulties to show the water ripple effect with the same navy color. So quickly drawing in the water ripples based on the reference photo, and I will blend in those water ripples drawing in a while. And not forgetting the reflection of the leaf itself on the water surface. And as I mentioned earlier in this tutorial, I don't wish to make this or replicate this drawing exactly like the reference photo, which is way much darker, if you remember, because it will be much difficult to paint something that's extremely dark. And right now quickly I'm lightly blending in the water ripples that I have drawn earlier with the navy color, as well as the reflections around the leaf. And the next color that I'm using for the water ripples is black. Just redrawing the water ripples and quickly blending that in as well. So using the same black shade, I'm also redrawing the reflection of the leaves on the water surface, as I would like them to match the water ripples color as well. Reapplying the same black for the water ripples, as I want it to appear much darker at this point of time. And I'm quickly drawing other reflections that I noticed from the reference photo. It could be from the tree branches or leaves. So just a rough sketch using the same black shade, and I will blend that in shortly. Now I'm adding the navy shade to the sketch of the reflection on the water surface, just to tone down the black color effect, and I'm quickly blending in those two colors in. So I noticed a small bubble next to the floating leaf on the reference photo, so I thought of making the drawing of the bubble, even though it was very insignificant, but I just wanted to make it an additional effect on this drawing. So I used a white color to just make a dot on the paper surface, and followed by a light green shade, just roughly drawing that in. However, I haven't done justice to my recording, as most of the drawing process has been blocked by my hand. So moving on, I am using the same shade of light green to draw in the light areas on the water ripples, because you will realize that on water ripples there are dark areas and light areas, or reflection of the light from the sky. So I'm just trying to replicate that effect by drawing in using that light green and blending that in lightly, not forgetting the light reflection, which is much closer to the floating leaf. And over here I am layering in extensively more of the light green shade on that small section that I discussed earlier in this video, which is the part of the leaf that has been dipped, or which is below the water surface. And since it looks much lighter, so I thought of layering the light green more on this part of the leaf. Now it's time to focus on the surface of the leaf. I'm drawing the leaf veins using a dark brown shade, drawing in some dots or marks on the leaves since it's a dry leaf. adding in some extra color to the details of the dry leaf using bright red. Now a little touch of black on the tip of the leaf where notice there are some shadows based on the reference photo. So it's just a retouch. And once again using some white to draw some light areas on the leaf or highlights on the leaf, as well as on some part of the water ripples. Once again using dark brown for retouches on the leaf. And once I'm happy with the look of the dry leaf, I think I'll just stop right here and the painting is done or complete. So basically it was not a very difficult drawing with soft pastel. I just wanted to demonstrate how it can be done in a very easy manner. So if you like my artwork and would like to see more from my channel, then don't forget to subscribe. See you again on this channel. Bye.